Disconnect the AC adapter. Power on the computer and tap the F1 key to enter the BIOS. Press the right arrow key to go to the configuration menu. Press the down arrow key to select the power submenu and press enter. Select the disable built-in battery option and press enter. Assure that yes is highlighted and press enter again. The system will power down and the built-in battery is disabled. Insert a straightened paper clip into the hole on the SIM card tray. Remove the tray. Loosen 5 captive screws. Using a non-metallic pry tool, loosen the clips along the rear of the cover. Lift the cover from the system. Disconnect the cable from the system board. Disconnect the LED camera cable and remove it from the guide. Remove the antenna cables from the guides. Disconnect the LCD cable and remove it from the guide. Remove the antenna cables from the guides. Remove 3 screws from each hinge. Holding the hinges, tilt the base cover assembly up and remove it. Using your fingertips or a non-metallic pry tool, peel up the bezel sheet, loosening the clips along the edges of the LCD unit if necessary. You may also need to loosen the clips along the bottom of the LCD unit. Check the back of the LCD bezel sheet. Often, the LCD bezel will remain stuck to the back of the sheet during removal. If the bezel is stuck to the back of the sheet, carefully peel it up from the adhesive. Take extra care along the bottom edges where the bezel is thinnest and most fragile. Set the bezel aside to be used in the replacement. The adhesive on the bezel sheet is always damaged during the removal process. The bezel sheet is not intended to be reused and may be discarded. In the event that the LCD bezel did not come up with the bezel sheet, you can remove it from the LCD unit now using your fingers or a non-metallic pry tool. Loosen the clips along the edges of the bezel. Remove the bezel from the LCD unit and set it aside to be used in the replacement. Lift the LCD panel and flip it over. Remove the tape from the LCD cable. Disconnect the cable and remove the panel. Place the LCD panel face down and connect the LCD cable. Secure it with tape. Flip the panel over into place on the LCD unit. Place the LCD bezel into the LCD unit. Secure the clips along the bottom edge first. Press down around the edges of the bezel until all of the clips are locked into place. Using the bezel for alignment, place the bezel sheet onto the LCD unit. Once you get the initial alignment right, you can begin pressing down around the edges to secure the adhesive. If the sheet is not perfectly aligned towards the end, you can lift up slightly along the edges and it should fall into place. Place the base cover assembly onto the hinges and close it onto the LCD unit. Install 3 screws into both hinges. Install the antenna cables into the guides. Install the LCD cable into the guide and connect it to the system board. Install the antenna cables into the guides. Install the LED camera cable into the guide and connect it to the system board. Place the battery into the system. Install 5 screws. Connect the cable to the system board. Place the bottom cover onto the system front edge first. Tighten 5 captive screws. Insert the SIM card tray and press it in until it sits flush.